Hi students, welcome back to our English class. Today we are going to discuss the last lesson from the Unit 5, The Castaway, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Let's see the profile of Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore is a Bengali writer who reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as Indian art in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. He became the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize for Literature for his celebrated work Gitanjali, famous for its profoundly sensitive, fresh and beautiful verse. The Golden Boat, Kabuliwala, The Post Office, and The Broken Nest are some of his notable works. This is an extract from his autobiographical work, My Boyhood Days. Let's see the summary of the story. The story revolves around a Saminta family consisting mainly of Sharat, his wife Kiran, and Sharat's mother. Later, Neelkanta, an orphan boy, joins them. He comes to them after the boat in which he was traveling sank in the storm. He was working with a theatrical group. The group was traveling to a nearby place where the boat sank. The boy did not know what happened to the rest of the members of the theatrical group. We also see Satish, the younger brother of Sharat, coming to spend his vacation with the family of Sharat and Kiran. The story begins with a small discussion between Kiran and her husband Sharat. They discuss whether they should stay for more time in this retreat or return to their village. They are now staying in a riverside house in Chanter Nagur. They had come here from their village because Kiran was very sick and they wanted to have a change of place. Kiran is interested in going back because she enjoyed the company of her villagers. Here in the riverside house, she had nothing to do and she was bored. But Sharat wants her to remain there for some more time so that she can become fully healthy again. The doctor also recommended her stay here for some more time. Their discussion ends when they hear a call from someone. The caller was a young boy, Neelkanta, who comes to them after escaping from a sinking boat. His arrival brings about a major change in the household. He is a Brahmin youth of 14. Kiran took a great liking for the boy. Sharat and his mother were happy that this would make Kiran stay longer in the riverside house. Neelkanta was happy to escape from him, his cruel master, and be part of a wealthy family. He was given good food and also gifts by the kind lady Kiran. Before long, Sharat and his mother realized that Neelkanta is a mischievous boy who developed close friendship with a group of naughty boys who would not allow any fruit to ripen in the neighborhood. He also developed a friendship with a street dog which turned the house upside down. Both Sharat and his mother wanted the boy to go away, but Kiran wanted him to stay. The boy made her happy with his theatrical performances in the afternoons. Sharat sometimes gave the boy physical punishment for his different acts of mischief. But Neelkanta continues to enjoy his carefree life, feeling happy for the first time in his life. Kiran tried to teach him reading and writing, but he was not interested in academics. Slowly, he forgot about the hard life he had with the theatrical group. Now it's time for reading. The battle of the gods and demons began in the evening. The roaring storm, the pouring rain, the bludgeoning thunder and lightning and the black clouds all took their part. The Ganges was furious and one could hear nature's screams, sighs and groans everywhere. In one of the riverside houses of Chanter Nagur, an endless verbal battle was going on between Sharat and his wife Kiran about her staying in the house. Kiran fell seriously ill, making everyone in her native village terribly anxious. The whole village advocated for a change necessary for her and to be taken to her own home. But Sharat and his mother gave more importance to their darling than the wisdom of the village. The doctor also thinks that you should stay here a few more days to return home strong again. Your doctor knows everything. Let him know that a recovered person never needs further medicated recovery. I can go home right now. No, now you know that all sorts of illness have eluded from here. Now I suppose everyone here would be perfectly well in this tomb. Sharat looked at her face. She still appeared to be very weak. His heart sank at the thought of how narrowly she had escaped death. Kiran had enjoyed being the villagers teeming with fun, but here in the riverside, she could not tolerate with the heavy burden of doing nothing. That was their point of discussion. He lost his spirit when she suddenly stopped responding and turned her head away. He heard a call and went outside to see a young boy in the garden, a survivor from an upturned boat in the storm. Immediately, Kiran showed her hospitality, giving him dry clothes to change and milk to drink. After he had settled down, she asked his whereabouts. His name was Neelkanta, belonged to a theatrical group. Their boat perished in the storm while they were going to stage a play in a neighboring villa. He said he had no idea about the others. The boy turned out to be a boon to everyone there. Kiran had a warm interest in them as he swam out from the clutches of death. Sharat and his mother were happy as Kiran would stay longer there. Neelkanta also was delighted to escape from his master and be a part of that wealthy family. But in a short while, Sharat and his mother began to rethink and longed for his departure. He developed a vast friendship band of naughty boys, which did not allow any fruits to get ripen in the neighborhood. His friendship with a village mongrel dog turned the house upside down, but Kiran alone found happiness in supporting the boy. All the warnings of Sharat went in vain. She provided him clothes in abundance. She would always call him for his theatrical presentations, and the afternoon hours passed merrily. Sharat had a cordial dislike towards the boy, though the boy often got his cars boxed and pulled by Sharat. There was no notable change. He strongly believed the world was made up of eatings and beatings, in which beatings played the predominant part. So, students, to know more about the rest of the story, watch the next video.